right, Power Connect it is. And like I said, we will be connecting as we always get connected. And at this particular time, I have my man right here. Rajiv, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How about yourself?
I'm all right. Good to have you on Power Connect.
Thank you so much.
Right here on Power TV.
Right.
I want you to say and look into the camera as we're beginning and say Muchimunzini Z.
Muchimunzini Z.
Yeah, nice one. Great. Right. For someone obviously watching right now, they're obviously wondering, who's Rajiv and what exactly does Rajiv do?
Well, I'm Rajiv. I've been in Africa for the last 24 and a half years.
Nice.
And I spent most of my time in Ghana, where we were into music. And in fact, I have been singing since my school time. And I was performing in the inter-school competitions. And when I came to Ghana, we formed a band back in 2004. We performed quite a few concerts on yearly basis. In front of quite a number of crowd. The crowd could go as far as 500 to 600 capacity crowd.
Nice, yeah.
And we did quite well. Then in about 2008, 2009, some of our members, some went to Middle East, some went to US, some went to Canada, so the group scattered. And then that is where I started going online myself for a while. Then I left the music for about 6 years. And after 6 years, I started again, and it was there, I mean, my song quality was the same as before, because I was always taking care, of myself, my throat. So, yep. And then after that, I continued singing online on the apps, on various apps. And after I came to Zambia about 4.5 years ago, I started doing that as well. Again, I was singing, but this time around, I wanted to do something different, And so I came up with this new concept, First Love, that we all are watching these days. And I wanted to give something different to the people of Zambia.
Okay, nice.
And yeah.
All right. Now you coming into the Zambian musical space. What exactly did you get to learn from the Zambian musical space before you actually adapted something new for Zambia, like you said?
When I came to Zambia, I started observing that people are so obsessed with music in Zambia. I mean, generally in Africa, people love music, but Zambia, it's really at a different level.
Okay.
And I saw a lot of singers who are doing so good in Zambia. I thought, why not come up with something that brings different cultures together, And then I got to know Daxon, and then he listened to some of my previous renditions, and he said, "No, this is good. We can do something."
Okay.
So we collaborated, and then I said, okay, let's do something. Let's put, of course, Nyanja. That's very much Zambian, and then something from West Africa, something from India, so that it becomes a Afro-Indian fusion, And then, yeah, that's what pushed me.
Afro-Indian fusion. I like that. I had an interview some time back with Swati, and she called it Indo-Zambian.
I see.
I love the whole concept of Indo-Zambian, trying to combine the whole two. But anyway, so you have been an artist also that has, like you said, you've experienced certain styles, and you came through and kind of learned something from the music. You collaborated with Daxon, but then there are many other artists that obviously you've heard of in Zambia.
Yeah.
What other artists have you kind of heard of, and you feel maybe you would collaborate going forward?
Like I said earlier, one of the big names in Zambia is Yo Maps, and Roberto is there. These are the few singers that I've really seen they're doing good, and surely, if all goes well, I might come up with something with them as well. So that is what I'm looking at.
Okay.
At this time.
What exactly do you call your style of music? What is your style? Is it hip hop, R&B, dancehall music? What exactly would you call your type of music?
You can say it falls under hip hop. Yeah.
Nice.
Because this is what is trending across. So I think we need to go with the flow.
All right, great. I like that. You need to go with the flow. Yeah, that's who I am. But anyway, yeah. So now, getting to understand, according to your statement, you said you would want to work and collaborate with different type of artists as well. In Zambia, with the base that you've reached in terms of production, sound. What do you find different from other sounds that you've obviously come across before getting into the Zambian space? I might say that with maybe the producer that touched on the song you did with Daxon, and certain sounds that also you've heard, and you're trying to fuse with your own sound. How's that working for you?
It's working well, and in Zambia, the quality that they maintain, it's really good. I mean, I didn't have those expectations, but when I saw it happening, and even the kind of direction we have had, cinematography, it's amazing.
Okay.
So yeah, this is what I have seen, and I know they are even far better than what I'm seeing now. But so, like I said, it's really amazing. Zambia offers so much into music, whether it's sound, whether it's cinematography, all those things. Yeah.
Okay, great. Remember, the number is on your screens. You could write us messages at messages at this particular time. I have my man Rajiv right here, and we're still getting interactive just to get to know more about him and everything else. So getting back to you, one thing that I've also seen is you're also a family man. You've got other stuff going on apart from music.
Exactly.
How do you manage to actually work out everything together? And the thing is also, you talked about how much you took a break off music for like a whole period of time, and then now getting back. What made all that? Was that because maybe you became too busy away from music with family, and maybe obviously other stuff that you're doing apart from music?
I would say yes, family and work life, that kept me busy. And it's not been easy to live up to your passion, but I would say that yes, it was my wife who really pushed me that no, you have this in you, you must bring it out to the people and let them see that what exactly you are capable of. I was just like, no, let me stay in the background and be doing my recordings online, my renditions. He said, no, you must do something. And it's been a very competitive thing for me to come up with this kind of music video along with my professional life, which keeps me busy, which keeps me on my toes all the time. It took about almost 2 to 3 months to just do one video, and then music has been my passion since childhood, and I love music, and love sees no culture, love is blind, love sees no tradition, no language, and love is devotion. So that pushed me that no, I must come up with this, and put it together as first love.
Nice one. Now, what goes through your creative space? Because then it looks like you have a whole lot of idea base. Because the way you're talking about it is like, okay, great. When I'm looking at this song, I'm looking at how I'm going to work on it. What exactly comes through your mind? When coming up with certain concepts in order to construct music?
Like I said, it was about uniting people, and because I have lived, like I said, I've lived for a long time in Africa. In fact, more than half of my life I've spent in this continent. So it is my home now. So
you become part of it now.
I tell you seriously. So when I wanted to do something, that I can, I have special attachment with Ghana. I spent about 15-16 years in Ghana. So I wanted to do something that could also go to West Africa. And also, of course, Zambia first and foremost, because now I'm in Zambia, and then also where I exactly come from, India. So that pushed me to have some kind of a different concept with different languages. I also have a stronghold of various languages, even in Ghana and from India, and even Zambia as well. As you can see, I have sung in Nyanja. So that was what was giving me a push to do something different. And now I'm just expecting the people of Zambia to shower me with love, which will also motivate me to do something different at all times.
All right, great. We're still talking to Rajiv right here in the studio, right here on Power Connect. On the other side, as we get back, kind of find out more about him and everything else. And you'll be able to also get to see his video featuring Daxon. And we get to talk about how it was for him to work with Daxon. Alright, we're still getting connected right here on a Saturday like this one. If you have any attend up on pen and Power Connect the big consumer tambira because they don't need Saturday. Hope no for Fedaka Kumi Vika film Chumwera Panum Pen Power TV. And at this time, as I'm still with my man Rajiv, I'll be able to pick up your phone calls. Let's welcome him to the Zambian music industry with all the light. The number is 0955 997 997. It is up on screen as you can see it. Let's get interactive and get to talk to a couple of people who are watching at this particular time. Do come through. Hello. Hello, Power TV. Hello. Achana mwene mulive besti. Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Achana amwene mulivyo wino? Ah, if we best the biggest na banana snap. Valevi? Nice one bamwene bakopala muzindango achana. Achana. Mwatafwa? Acha, hello, name you what? Mwatafwa? Okay, so mwefia kustawa mwine. Nalikwata Facebook page. Nalikwata Facebook page. Mwe pa Facebook pa pen fwa vya DJ Flowboy pa Facebook munde mbere inbox to alaland. All right. So that's what it is. Anyway, let's get picking up more calls and get into interact na mwene mwonsa mle tambila. Do come through. The number is 0955-997-997. Mwaisa mwa shimia kofi na volume ku TV. Shimia ko volume ku TV as you switch off the volume so we can get you clear. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hello, Papa TV.
Mwafika muli Papa TV at once muniche? Muniche, mwafika muli Papa TV? Muni bwino? Bamwene, zimanko volume ku TV? Tiliche, zimanko ka volume ku TV kwano? Hello? Mwapo mwazimako volume ku TV. Just make sure you switch off the TV mundwani back to mapano pen so we can get you clearly. Or mwasira kofi apata na TV and then we'll get you clearly right here. So all you have to is just make sure you follow those rules and we'll tell you mfafa wino. Hello Power TV. Hello? 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 Volume ku TV. You know, a lot of people want to talk through the TV, but
right.
That's really the kind of disturbance.
It gives a lot of disturbance.
Yes, yeah. So do come through 0955-997-997. Let's see if we can pick up a caller and get to hear exactly what they say. That's the number 0955-997-997. Hello, Power TV. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello? Hello? All right. Make sure mwashimi have volume ku TV. Mwasira kwa vyapata na TV. Hello, Power TV. Hello?
Hello.
Advance muli bwino?
Buena muli bwani.
Setiri bwino the big head. Vandani zina? Vandani? Hello? Zimancon volume. Please switch off the volume to TV. It's always difficult to connect. But anyway, you could also send us my messages. Yanu will be able to read through your messages on the number 0955-997-997. Send us all your messages and we'll be able to read through Trishu at Mnemuna Poshani Konsemuli as we are talking to Rajiv. My man Rajiv. So I was getting to you also, just getting to find out. You talked about how you collaborated and worked with Daxon. How did you find each other? How was it working with the man?
It was very exciting, you know, and then he is also, I must say, he's very creative as well. You know, it was a common link between us that connected us, and it was so good knowing him, you know, because like I said, he has his own ideas, I had my own ideas, and then it just came out from there.
Nice. And then the song itself, I mean, you have a message on it that actually gets to talk about certain stuff, but I would love to find out from you, what exact message were you bringing out on this particular song?
Message was very clear. Message was that, you know, we must stay connected through music.
Okay.
You know, that is, music unites people. That was my main message. And then the first love, it was just because of my passion that I gave this name to the song, First Love. And secondly, you know, it's like music is devotion. And we have made this song, this video with full devotion. So Yep, that's what I would
Nice one.
say.
Too much devotion coming in. So, all right. Also, from you, like you've explained now going forward, you said you're yet to do more music and you're yet to collaborate with more Zambian artists. What artists are you looking at getting into, as in for your next single? I mean, this is your first single coming through to Zambia, first song.
Exactly.
Yeah, get into probably your next. Do you have like any ideas on who exactly you feel? I think if I had to work with this one, it will make my second hit.
I will still say early days, but still there is something in the pipeline that is just going through my mind. Maybe Your Maps,
You'd love to work with Your Maps.
I would love to work with Your Maps.
I think it would be a very good collaboration. You and Your Maps, the whole style would be quite amazing.
Exactly. Like I said, everybody has his own ideas, own concept, if they mix up with each other, it comes out so superb.
Okay, great. So far, what do you feel about the response that your song has gotten? How exactly would you explain the response your song has received?
The response has been good. I will say the response has been overwhelming, being the first song. People are really showing their love, their support towards First Love. And but still, we are not yet there. So I would request people of Zambia to come in to watch this song, to subscribe and like the song, and then subscribe to my channel so that I will be encouraged to give something new each and every time and every now and then.
Great. How do you find the space for yourself, as in you've come in with a different style? You said it's as competitive in terms of people doing music, but I mean this style that you are doing is quite different, because I mean if it's just not you, maybe it's just Swati. I mean it's just the two of you, so I think it's like an open space.
It is an open space, but I think people love dancing, I mean, and I would like to do something which is, which can make people really, dance, along with the beats.
Okay.
So this is what, I'm looking at. Their space is good. I'm yet to see how am I going to enjoy this space in Zambia, being, trying to bring different cultures together.
Okay, great, awesome stuff. So if somebody is trying to look for Rajiv, probably on Facebook, or trying to find your music, how do they actually get to do that?
It's very simple, I'm available on YouTube. My channel is RM Rocks, RMROX.
Okay.
Just, type it in and then you will be there.
Okay.
And then from there you will be getting connected. And if you type Rajiv, on Facebook, just type Rajiv Mangnani, Manghani, Rajiv Mangnani, and you will find me there. On Instagram as well, I am RJM_rocks, ROX.
Okay.
This is how I'm found.
Nice one, great stuff. Thanks everyone for coming through once again on Power Connect. Rajiv.
Thanks so much for waiting.
So as you've heard it just like that, if you also want to find me, if you're feeling much that inbox, my Facebook, it is DJ Flowboy. From me here at Power Connect, next in the upper Z, check down on Power FM 91.3 from 14 to 18 hours. From me, I'm my man Rajiv. Rajiv, look into the camera at Muche Munzini Shan.
Again,
Muche Munzini Z. So look at the
Muche Munzini Z. I would just like to say one thing.
Okay.
You had said earlier that someone gave that song the name Indo-Zambian. I said Afro-Indian because I'm putting different cultures of Africa together along with Zambia.
Nice.
So that's why I said Afro-Indian.
Afro-Indian. My man is the Afro-Indian. Let's do it again. Muche Munzi.
Muche Munzi.
Nizi.
Muche Munizi.
Nice.
Yeah. First love. Rajiv. Mutima wanga ulipe. Wamene nina pesa aliche. Omani banga bize. Masovela alive. Mutima ni wanga ulipe. Mensoni magnet.